Hello, this is Oldies DVD with another announcement video for my YouTube channel. Today is Saturday the 28th of October. A warm welcome. This is my video announcement section where I announce group of the day, contribute of the day, birthday announcements, Doctor Who news, updates, also show you my DVD collection selection, and also what else have I got coming up? Oh yeah, a Doctor Who quiz question as well as the answer to yesterday's one. And then I've got your comments, which are more important, and some news. Well, not news, but what's coming up. There's a group and page I want to tell you about. Right, okay. Before I start, obviously, I'm going to be making these videos. I'm going to be talking really quickly. I'm trying to get them down to at least under 10 minutes. So when they've reached 10 minutes, I think that'd be a fair, reasonable assessment of the situation that the video would be sort of feasible to sort of do. 10 minutes is enough anyway, but I'm at the moment I'm at 11 minutes 14 seconds, so I should easily get that down under 11 minutes. Right, okay then, here we go. Group of the day for Saturday the 28th of for Friday the 27th of October goes to the international fans of Doctor Who group. Well done to them. And contributor of the day for Friday the 27th of October. That's that time of the day. Goes to Frank Byman. Frank Byhan. Okay, Frank Byhan. I think you understood that pronunciation. These two will be posted up on my Facebook, also my story, also Twitter and Instagram. Okay, right, I want to move on, you see, so I'm not making too much of a meal of it. Right, okay then, moving on to birthday announcements. Celebrating their birthdays today are Darren Purdy, John Matthew Smith, James Lee, Smuggler's Den, Noah Drake Bell, Andrew Skillletter, and William Durham are all celebrating their birthdays today. Warm welcome. Give them a warm welcome. Obviously, it's a special day if you wish to or wish not to, whatever the question may be. Right, okay. Doctor Who news. Quite a bit to tell you about, so I'll get through it very quickly. Apparently, missing Doctor Who episodes to be resurrected on BBC Sounds. This will be done to go out on Wednesday, the 1st of November. There are also plans to do more animated adventures by the BBC. Certainly are in the pipeline. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. Which includes the last two episodes of something like the Underwater Menace, and also you already know about Celestial Toymaker. Going to be doing something like that. The Web of Fear looks a good one, and you can see. Oh yeah, there's something else I want to tell you about. You can, well, no, I think that's it. Basically, you can see this on Disney Plus on that date I've just mentioned. This is what they're going to be doing. They're going to be doing the audio soundtracks, obviously, not the actual showing of the missing episodes. But they are plans to animate them as well. So I know that I've got... was it episode 1 and episode 3 of the Underwater Menace? So 2 and 4 will be animated, because all you got on your DVDs, if you bought the DVD on that, is basically still pictures with the audio behind it. So that I would know would probably be one of their first that they would animate after the Celestial Toymaker. So they'll be sort of filling in those episodes that have stills on DVDs to sort of bring it sort of in line. They might even completely animate it, you know, and just keep the full episode as an extra in their sort of Easter eggs. Well, anyway, so basically that's what's going on the news on Doctor Who. It's just basically information telling you that they're going to be doing animated. They'll also be releasing audio on some of the missing episodes for the... it's all coming in line for the 60th anniversary, as you know. So anyway, hopefully I'll be able to tell you a bit more about that as I go along with these videos, and also some other news as well. Anyway, it's time for me to move on. Updates, well, it's been encouraging. My page, the Leanne Davis to Sarah Jane Adventures page, has now moved up to 59 followers. That's great. And my group, the Leanne Davis, the Sarah Jane Adventures group, has now got 45 members. So there's an increase of a couple in each. Instagram account, well, I suppose it's getting there, but it hasn't. It's just dipped again, and then it's gone back. So... what do you do? So I don't bother to read that out. If you've heard these videos before, you will know probably where I am on that. Right, okay then. My DVD selection today, I'm going for rather a sort of a break away from the usual science fiction Doctor Who stuff. I'm going to show you my Lauren Hardy collection. Yes, I'm a fan of Lauren Hardy. I like the golden oldie stuff, the funny stuff, the original, the Masters of Disaster, you know. And this one is no exception. A chomp at Oxford. Was it? Yeah, A Chomp at Oxford. Brilliant film. It's about an hour. They did about an hour and 2 minutes usually, but they were classed as featurettes. And because they usually do about 20 minutes on their short ones. They have done them in with. They started off when there was no talkies, so you're looking at the late 20s and early 30s. Anyway, this one's a classic. This is where they stop a bank robber by their clumsiness, of course, because he's about to make a getaway, and obviously Laurel drops the paint and it lands on this bank robber's head as he's coming out the door. Well, it's all good timing and all good fun, isn't it, really? Yes, it's also accompanied with a From Soup to Nuts, which is a non-talky one, and Another Fine Mess, which sums up their catchphrase, doesn't it? So I think that's one of their first talky shorts. But yeah, this is a good one. They go to Oxford. Apparently Laurel is a lord because he got hit on the head when he was last there, so that's why he's so dumb. If you believe that, he's always been dominant. He's very good though. They're fantastic. I think most of the comedians and double acts in the future model themselves off this. Morecambe and Wise did that scene when they were always in the bed together, didn't they? And these were as well. So I think there was a funny side to it. Yeah, that was a good one. This one's something alien. This is about the hospital themes. There's a funny scene in this one. I think I'll just read out what's in it quickly. Country Hospital. Then there are hills. Then there are hills. Yeah. Tit for tat. Perfect day. They go boom. And Leave 'em laughing, which is a sort of obviously a non-talking one. But this one's funny. Laurel gets himself locked in the cupboard. The doctor comes through. The window's open. You can see what's going to happen. The doctor goes out the window holding onto the string that pulls the blinds down, and he's outside the window. Oh, it's great stuff. I love it. This one's probably their classic. They actually sing in this one. On the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome pine. Ooh. And then he gets hit on the head, and he does this woman's voice, and then he hits him again, and then he falls over unconscious. It's great fun. It's brilliant. The the take on the old westerns with that one. And we've got Ollie a Matrimony. This is about Beau Jest. Taking the taking the Michael out of it, and also they've got other stuff here. These are all gems, if you ask me. This one's called Bow Hunks, and you got Our Wife, Helpmates, and Me and My Pal. That's the one with the jigsaw where he's about to get married and they get lumbered trying to find his piece for this jigsaw. Oh, it's hilarious stuff. And then we got Our Relations, where there's a misidentity of Lauren Hardy, as they have twins that look like them, and all the confusion that goes on when they put the wrong clothes on, and then they are mistaken identity for these two sort of equivalent. Oh, you just got to watch it to believe it. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'll be showing you some more tomorrow. Moving on, my Doctor Who question. Yesterday I asked who penned what's his name? Guy Leopold, that's it. It was an alias. He wrote some Doctor Who's in the early 70s, and I think there's one in the 60s. His name is Barry Letts, the showrunner. He obviously wasn't going to get paid for it, so he decided that he wanted to write, because he hated producing, I can assure you. He didn't want to do producing, but he was really a director. But he penned a few episodes, including The Damons, I think, was one of his as well. So he went under the pseudonym of Guy Leopold. Right, moving on to the questions for Doctor Who. Who is the longest showrunner in the history of the show? Well, that's it. Who is it? Out of all the ones that have been doing the show from 1963 to the present, who is the longest showrunner? Right, comments. More important comments. I've got exactly 1 minute 14 seconds to go, so I'm going to read them out quickly. Make sure that's turned down. I do not want a repercussion of yesterday. Brilliant. Here we go. I'll just read out one. I always felt deep down that what is going on with the 60th anniversary, it seemed inevitable that the animation version of the Celestial Toymaker would be made. Elaborating if I can read it more yet. I've never seen the adventure before. Welcome it and will be in the queue when it is released. So will I. So will I. Right, that's it from me on the comments. Sorry about that. Also, I got Lost in Space, Doctor Who excerpt, PlayStation 2 trailer. Look after yourselves and bye for now.